Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a hair tutorial on this look. I've been curling my hair a little differently recently, especially since I cut it, and I've just been really loving how this looks. So I wanted to share with you guys the technique I've been using to achieve this. So if you're interested in seeing how I curled my hair, just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I already applied some dry shampoo in my hair and brushed it out. And I'm just going to kind of keep it parted where I normally do and just kind of split it down the center in the back. The curling iron I'm going to be using today is this 1-inch curling iron by Hot Tools. I'm not going to be using the clip, I'm just going to be wrapping it around it. So I'm going to start by grabbing a section in the back, just kind of random, nothing precise, just something kind of like that. And then I'm going to take my iron, go behind, and then just wrap it away from my face. And I'm not going to be curling like the last 2 inches, 1.5 to 2 inches of the hair strand. Just hold it for a little bit and then let it go. And leaving this little bit out is going to give you more of like that beachy, effortless looking curl, not like super curly. So I like to do that just because it looks a little bit more relaxed than having it like super curly. So I'm just going to be moving forward and just grabbing really random sections. You don't want anything too big, but I normally just kind of grab a chunk and go with it and then just let it drop. Now this piece is a little too thick for me, so I would like take this and go in half. So I have something more like this. And then again, everything is going to be wrapping away from the face and leaving out like that bottom 2 inches. You don't have to hold it on here very long, just a couple seconds, and let it drop. And there you have that curl. And I'm just going to continue this all through the rest of my hair. After I'm done with that side, this is what it pretty much looks like. I don't like to touch it until it's fully cool. Right now the curls, especially towards my face, are still a little bit warm. So I don't want to touch them until the heat is completely gone. So then I just move on to this side and I do the exact same thing, taking my iron and going away from my face and leaving out like the bottom 2 inches. Okay, so once I'm done, this is what my hair looks like. It's very curly right now. So I'll just kind of start running my fingers through it just to kind of loosen them up. I'll do a couple hair flips or something. And then what I really like to do to get more of like the volume curls is I will actually take a hairbrush. This is just like a really old paddle brush, and I just like to brush through the curls. As you can see, it just kind of made them look really big and soft. And then if I see some right now, like this piece looks a little too straight for me, I'll just quickly take it and give it a little bit more of a curl and kind of put a little bit more back into it. But that should be good. And then what I like to do after I have it brushed out is I like to go in with some kind of texture spray. This is my favorite. It is from KMS. It's their Playable Texture Spray. And what I like to do with this is just kind of lift my hair and spray it so that underneath gets it and kind of at the root a little bit. And this is where I get lots of the volume. So as you can see, this side has a lot more volume than this side. So again, with this, I'm just gonna spray and lift. Lift and spray, lift and spray. Then once I've sprayed in my texture spray, I will go ahead and use a teasing comb. And I just like to lift kind of right alongside my part. So kind of take a section here and just give it a little bit of back combing just to give it a little bit of lift and volume up at the root. So it's not flat to my head up there. You can probably already tell a difference just teasing this side. And then we'll do the same over here. You don't need to be too rough when teasing your hair. You'll cause some breakage if you go really crazy, but just a couple brushes downward will do the trick. I like to go to about there and then make sure that you comb over it so you don't see any of the back combing. So after I'm done back combing, you can see I kind of have a lot more fullness at the top as well as through here. It kind of all around just looks more even with the volume and it's not so flat up top. Then after it's kind of the volume that I like it, I will go in and spray it with my Big Sexy Hair Spray and Play Hairspray. And I kind of just start with the top. And I like to sometimes hold it up a little bit with my teasing comb just so that I make sure that I keep that volume at the top and I don't lose it. I just hold it a few seconds and it keeps it up there. I'll just take and spray the rest of it. And I like to make sure that I get underneath it as well. So this is the final look. I've also been really enjoying like taking a little bit and putting a bobby pin like right there and leaving the side really full and voluminous and then just taking the side away from my face a little bit. I just think it looks really nice and pretty and girly. So you can play with it however you'd like. This is just how I've been curling it recently, especially since I cut it shorter and I've really been liking it, so I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Also let me know in the comments if you would like more hair tutorials or if there's certain ones you'd like me to do for you. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and until next time I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!